Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's Indie Artist Music Hustle with Blonde Intelligence. I hope that everybody had a happy holiday, I would say. But with everything that's going on in the entertainment industry right now, you will have to have a good sound mind to, I would say, navigate through what has been happening. And I would say that it's not just what's happening to certain individuals per se, but even the reaction that the public is having, the I don't even know how to describe it, but it's like we're having whiplash with all the things that are going on in the music industry right now. And it's like I've been watching some commentators and they was like, yeah, I have some other things that I would like to talk about, but with this news cycle, the news cycle just keep going over and over again. There's new things that's happening. And so I guess today that I'm really going to talk about is um, some commentators that's really been doing some reporting. Um, I looked at Murad Morali, I think that's his name. I used to watch him a while ago. What was he covering? He was covering something. I can't even remember what it was, but everybody was on it. I like the way that he do his commentary. At one particular time, he kind of went like through a little scandal or whatever from some things that was in his private life. But I just looked at it as, um, what does that have to do with reporting the facts? But anyway, I watched Murad Morali. I hope I'm saying his name right. But he has been covering he covers several different, um, I guess, celebrity news because it's not necessarily gossip. I think that he does do due diligence when he's reporting on things. He's very accurate. Whereas I like to listen to her, but I listen to her with a grain of salt, which is I think she called it the messy sweet spot. She used to be called something else, but what she used to be called, I can't remember. But anyway, she reports, and it's kind of funny on the messy sweet spot, but not always accurate. And of course, they say it's for giggles. And even when she say stuff, she be like, "I don't know if I believe that one or not, but that's just what I heard or whatever." So I like her. I also I like listen to the plainest Jane. She's very accurate in her reporting. Court Chronicles. I like listening to her. Um, I like DJ Richie Sky and what's his name? I know that he's a tourist because he always talk about that he's a tourist. Um, but everybody has been reporting on these situations and the things that has been happening. And some people, as uh, I was watching Lovely T and she was saying she's here for the mess. Um, I like watching Lovely T because if you listen to she does add her opinion, but I like that she actually goes back and do research. It's not like that she says things and don't know what she's saying or it's something that somebody else reported. But I didn't come on to stay long today. I just wanted to, I guess, come in and touch on some different people that has been reporting and that I have found, I guess, have found to be credible. I'm not gonna always say accurate because people do have to go back and look at things, but I would say in the reporting of everything that has been going on in the entertainment industry, I say, and I this is not like a comprehensive list because of course I haven't listened to everybody, and I have noticed that YouTube haven't been sending out as many recommendations. I don't know if because people are slipping up and using the they have created their own terminology to get the message across because instead of saying the actual act, they're using the word grape instead. And that's how words evolve to mean different things. But um, there's a lot of commentators that's covering it. And as I said, I like to listen to Court Chronicles. Um, I like to listen to The Plainest Jane. I like Morali, listening to him. I also like, of course, listening to Lovely T, and the fact that so many people go so hard on Tasha K. It's like either they love Tasha K or they hate Tasha K. And I remember writing a blog on Tasha K years ago when she first started. And I was like, what did she say? And I was like, she's going to be a star, but they're going to get her. And I do like the fact that she stays independent and continue with her style of questioning and the way she does interviews and the way that she gets the story. And no matter what people say about her, it seems that she is one of the people that if they need some information to get out, that's who they send it to. So, of course, I like listening to Tasha K. Um, of course, as I have mentioned her before, Voodoo Doll TV. So, I feel like in the age of social media, and I did a show on this last week about some messages from the esoteric, but just listening to the commentary, and it's like back in the day they could say, no, that this didn't happen, it didn't happen like that. And it's like people are going back digging in the archives, finding things and talking about it. And before it was like taboo things that you wouldn't say. It's like they're putting them out there. And before, I didn't even listen to DJ Academics, and the way that he has been doing his commentary is like really like straight to the point. Yeah, there's some things that, hey, you should, can we move on from, But all in all, I even like his coverage on it. I also listened, I don't know if it was leaked audio or what, even with the Joe Budden thoughts. I understand that if you know a person on a personal level, that sometimes you won't say things because sometimes when they say if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. I think that's okay in even doing podcasts or reporting. You're doing this on your own. It's not like you are working for a news company where you focus on the facts. Some of those things are opinions. And if you don't feel comfortable with giving your opinion during those times, then hey, you don't have to. So I'm going to say all in all for this here, there has been many times where I did not agree with how the news was presenting the cycle. A lot of people go against Donald Trump for various reasons. But one thing that he did say is people report the news how they want to report the news. And that is true because people look at it from different angles. It's never just a flat just in front of your face. But I would say with everything that's going on, and even with just watching what's going on in the news cycle, major outlets, um, podcasts, YouTube commentators, I think are doing a very good job with research because I actually teach a portion of research in one of my other lives. I always say my other life, but teach a portion of research, and you have to pick out credible, reputable sources. Can this be believable? How was this tested? What proof do you have behind it? And then, even with the burst of social media, it's like, even if you post something and you decide to delete it, people can um, screenshot it and screen record it, all these things now. So I think that it kind of like goes back to if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. And if you're not going to tell the truth, then don't speak. Don't put your own spin on it and do all this. But I am going to say, I do understand how, as people get older, They think about things different. But if people have things to say about you and it's just a progression over time, in the world of social media, you're not going to be able to hide it. So I'm just going to leave it at that. And that I like the way that things are being reported. There has been so many times that I didn't agree with the way that things that were reported, but it's like now with this and it being court cases being filed, it's like people are coming straight with the facts. This was said then. What do you think about this? Somebody else pulling it's like they're pulling pieces together, connecting dots. Um, and I don't know, but I guess when the forefathers formed the country and decided to come up with government and the different branches and what is what and the place for the press, maybe they listened to some esoteric messages. I don't know. But anyway, you can catch us streaming live on social media. All podcasting platforms and on my website, www.blind-intelligence.com. There you can find your Blind Intelligence merch, and I also do custom merch. So, see you next week. Bye.
Hey girl, let me tell you about this podcast.
Girl, everybody has a podcast these days.
But this one interviews new and interesting indie artists. It's called Indie Artist Music Hustle with Blind Intelligence.
Really? Where can I find it?
It's on all podcasting platforms, streams live on social media.
What'd you say it was called again?
It's called Indie Artist Music Hustle with Blind Intelligence.
Girl, I'm gonna have to check her out.
Give it a check.